We're on YouTube. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Tea with Ty YouTube video. In today's video, we are reacting to your 2022 hottest NFL takes. In one of my previous TikTok videos, I had asked you to comment below your hottest take, and now we're gonna react to them. Now before we get going, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Okay, first we have that one dude said, Chargers make it to the AFC Championship. Not too bad. Now I think if the Chargers can land Devante Adams, I know we've heard a lot about this, where is he gonna go, is he gonna stay, franchise tag, Aaron Rodgers, blah, blah, blah. I think it's possible they get him. Not highly likely, but it's possible. As of right now, the Chargers are second highest in the league in cap space, so they can take a big swing at someone like Adams. Now, if they can get Adams and re-sign Mike Williams, Allen, Williams, Devante Adams, come on. And if they can make that all happen, I think your comment is definitely possible. All right, next we got Tanner Hatch. Tanner said, Tony Pollard should start over Zeke. I agree. Now, obviously, Zeke is a great back. They have a great 1-2 punch there. And I personally think Pollard is just the better back. Now, first and second down, give me Pollard. But if you're inside the 5-yard line, I'll take Zeke. Again, they're both great backs. They got a great 1-2 punch in Dallas. But Tanner, I agree. Panthers Prod, I love this one. He said, Brian Burns gets Defensive Player of the Year, finishing second in sacks, top 5 in forced fumbles, and has a top 3 pressure rating against quarterbacks. The fact that you're so precise with this hot take, I love it. Obviously, Brian Burns is a great player, and I do believe he's gonna get better and better. So I really like this hot take as well. I agree with it. Panthers Prod, great take. Great, might be one of the best ones we have. All right, Philly. Philly said, Josh Allen will be better than Patrick Mahomes this upcoming season. Now we're talking about this upcoming season, and I agree. I think this is the year that Josh Allen gets his MVP. All Buffalo needs to do is establish a great running game. No disrespect to Singletary, Moss, they're good backs, but that doesn't scare defenses. What scares defenses is, we all know, Josh Allen. This is the year, if they can establish a great running game, this is the year he gets MVP. Noah Gray. Bengals go to the Super Bowl again. Now, if you were to tell me that they would go again within the next 5 to 10 years, I would agree. But next year, I'm gonna take the Bills to win it. Not just to go, to win it. I know it's a very early prediction. As a Patriots fan, I'm saying the Bills are my favorites to win next year. But at the same time, listen, most of us doubted the Bengals this past year. And look, they proved us all wrong, all the doubters wrong. So if the Bengals win again next year, I won't be surprised. But if I had to bet on it, give me the Bills. Sports Central 27 said the Texans will win 8+ games. Okay. I think the division is going to be pretty tough for them next year, but we'll see. You never know. All right, Connor said Jaguars to the playoffs. I love this. Now, if they're going to make the playoffs, I don't know. It's going to be tough. The AFC is going to be pretty loaded next year. But I do think the Jaguars make a big jump next year. Don't know about the playoffs yet. It's possible. We've seen crazier things happen in the league. But I do think they take a big leap next year. They get Lawrence some help. On the line especially. Travis Etienne's gonna make his debut. I do think Travis is gonna be a great back in the league. So overall, I think the Jaguars obviously make a big effort to help Lawrence this offseason. You might be onto something, Connor. All right, Steelers NFL Prod said, Steelers are a QB and an O-line away from a Super Bowl. Again, like the Jaguars, I think the AFC is absolutely stacked. Obviously, they need a QB. Obviously, they need an O-line. They have the backs. They got some good wide receivers, maybe add a guy in the offseason. A really talented young tight end. We'll see what happens. All right, my man Drift. Raiders make it to the AFC Championship game. Whew. I like it. Hey, I said hot takes. Hot takes also means bold. I don't know what to think about that. I'm not going to disrespect the Raiders. The Raiders went through a lot last season off the field, and they didn't give up. They kept going. They made a big push at the end of the season, and they made it in. With that being said, I'm not doubting the Raiders. Breyer says Lions go all the way. Let's go. Breyer, I love the enthusiasm with the 2 exclamation points. I don't know how sarcastic you are, but I'm rooting for the Lions, man. I'm rooting for the Lions. I like Dan Campbell, and I'm hoping they win a few more games next year, and I think they can. Jason said, Cowboys are a couple help on D-line and O-line to win in the Super Bowl. We'll see. I don't know. So especially if Rodgers leaves the Packers and goes to AFC, which who knows at this point. Who do you have left? I mean, you got the 49ers. You got the Rams, let's say Cowboys. I'm going to be sleeping on some teams. Obviously, there's other teams that are going to come up and make a run. So We'll see. They got a lot of work to do. But they did bring back all their coaches, which I didn't personally agree with. But who am I to say anything, dude? I'm not even a Cowboys fan, so we'll see. All right, Shiesty said, Ravens revenge tour with a Super Bowl and Lamar Super Bowl MVP, man. Shiesty, you're hungry, bro. The Ravens are hungry. We'll see what happens. I know a lot of Ravens fans will be absolutely pumped if they made it to the big game next year, never mind even winning it. I do want to see a healthy Ravens team next year. That's one thing they obviously lacked this year. Obviously, it's part of the game. It's part of the sport. Unfortunately, it's the worst part of the sport. I'm looking forward to seeing a healthy Ravens team next year. All right, Golden Sports Talk said, Fins to the playoffs. As a Patriots fan, this statement kind of makes me a little bummed. Dolphins are not a bad team. They got a new coach. We'll see how he does. They obviously are a really talented team. They're going to work on it in the offseason even more. Dolphins are going to be good. John said, Mac Jones wins MVP. Dude, if this happens, I'll be ecstatic. I'll be so pumped, man. You know why? Right there. I think it's going to Josh Allen. But if Mac were to win, that would be probably one of the biggest turnarounds I've ever seen. Right next to the Bengals this past year. Peyton said, Broncos find a way to get Aaron Rodgers and they make the playoffs. Listen, if the Broncos get Aaron Rodgers, I truly believe they'll make the playoffs. They got a really talented wide receiver room. They got a great tight end in Noah Fant. They got a great young running back. All they would have to do in the offseason, if they were to acquire Rodgers, is to work in that offensive line and work on that defense. And I'm telling you, they could have a shot at the division. And with that being said, they're in the playoffs. Okay, Noah Boat. If DJ Moore had a top QB, he would be top 10 wide receiver. I agree. I think DJ Moore is hugely underrated. I'm a big fan of DJ Moore, and personally, if I have a chance to put him in my DraftKings or FanDuel lineup, he's in there. Nice take, Noah. All right, Beast said, Cardinals don't make the playoffs. Woo! If you're a Cardinals fan, you're frustrated, but I don't think you are. We'll see. Beast, comment below what team you're a fan of. The Cardinals are on the news a lot these last couple days with the whole Kyler Murray thing, Cliff Kingsbury getting extended. They obviously have some work to do in the offseason, but hey, if they miss the playoffs, there's going to be a big shakeup next offseason. All right, Angel said, Bengals collapse and miss the playoffs. Wow, that'd be insane. Like, they go from being the team they were, even though they had an injured Joe Burrow, and then turning it around and making the playoffs, winning their first playoff game in, 30 plus years, and then going to the Super Bowl, back to missing the playoffs. That would be absolutely insane. This is definitely a hot take. Like I said a million times in this video, AFC is going to be loaded. Their division, they got a healthy Ravens team. The Browns, I don't know. I don't know about the Browns. Who knows? Steelers are a question mark. They could be really good or they can be average. We'll see. I think they make it, but if they collapse and miss it, whew, that's going to be a headline. All right, Plex Clap said Danny Dimes will be top 10. Woo! I hope Danny Dimes turns it around, especially if he's in New York, which they're saying he's going to be their quarterback. For my dad's sake, my dad's a huge Giants fan. But top 10's a little stretch, but hey, you never know. All right, last one. Daniel said Vikings NFC Championship. Again, we can all agree this all depends on what the Packers do, what happens with the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers and Devante Adams. If they're both out of Green Bay, I definitely think the Vikings can win the North. Don't know how good Green Bay would be without him, but you never know either with that. I know a couple people, Daniel, that'd be really happy with that, but we'll see. All right, guys, we did 20 hot takes. That's all we're going to do today. We're going to do more. We're going to do some cold takes. We're going to do some NFL Would You Rather, a bunch of fun stuff, reaction videos in the Twitch stream. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified when my videos get posted. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I will see you in my next video. Peace.